It ain't over. It ain't over. The party's not over.
Come on.
It's Friday, 17th of May, and we're the best show in Radio Scotland.
Tell everybody you know it's the Ashley Storrie Show. Go tell everybody you know it's the Ashley Storrie Show. Come for the music and stay for the sparkling wit. Silent birthdays, alright, let's get on with it. Go tell everybody you know it's the Ashley Storrie Show.
I'm Ashley Storrie. You're listening to BBC Radio Scotland live from BBC Pacific Quay, joined as always by Psychic Silent Paul. Hello, Silent Paul. How are you this week?
I'm alright.
We are talking competitiveness. Why are we talking about that, Paul? I'm sure there's like a really good reason that this is our subject this week.
Well, currently, as long-time listeners might know,
Yes.
we did have a one-sided rivalry with Radio 2, particularly Gary Davies, who was up against us for a long, long time until they moved him because he was obviously like, I can't handle the pressure. It's currently usually DJ Spoonie on Radio 2. Do you know who it is now? Gary Davies.
Gary Davies is
sitting in
back.
for DJ Spoonie.
And we're fighting him.
In our face. It's actually not about that. Just thought it'd be a good topic
We
to
just
talk
saw
about.
that and then decided to lean into it. Like, we
Yeah.
just want a beef. We feel like everybody's got a beef just now and it's like totally on trend.
Yeah, I just want to beat someone. So I need to find a cause.
I just want to have a war of words or maybe a spat. So I do not want to be in a what would you call that? Like a stramash?
Stramash.
I just don't want to be in that. I just want to be in like a quarrel. I want to have a quarrel with Zoe Ball.
Friendly beef.
Yeah, like faux beef. Ooh, like that meat you get, innocent burgers. Fake beef.
I thought you meant beef in like a Thai stew.
Oh, see, I made so many jokes there and I only realised one of them. So what are you competitive with, Paul? What makes you competitive?
Stupid things. So, like, what we're asking people is what's the small stupid things that you get competitive about?
Yeah.
For me, like, always when I'm driving, at the lights. See if someone's beside me in the lights and they start edging to move and you know that they're going to try and undertake you at the
Yeah.
lights, can't go it. No,
Hold on a
I will
second.
I will have the slow street race with you. I will make sure that I get off.
What's the difference between undertaking and overtaking?
You're not. So the rules of the road, Ashley, and as all drivers will know. So this is not very interesting, but you can't go past someone on the left. Only on the right in this country.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to take.
Oh,
So, and they call it undertake because it's on the other side of your car to where
I-
the driver sits.
really regret asking that question.
Well, you did ask. It was not interesting just because you don't know. But you know what? The BBC educate,
Entertain and inform. Only one of those things is fun. Well, it is. What am I competitive about? Ability to remember rap lyrics.
You do get competitive and you don't know it. I know it from like all of your ventures in real life.
Right?
That you just like to be this, like you want to be the smartest one. You want to like, oh yeah, I was the
Oh,
best one.
100%.
100,000,000%. It doesn't matter what venture.
No, I want to be the best at it, or I just don't want to take part. I
Yeah.
don't want to do it unless I can be the best.
Uh-huh.
100. I remember sports day, aged 5. I ran one race, came last, and I said, I'm not going to do that again. And they were like, you have to join in. And I was like, I don't think you should encourage people who aren't good at stuff to do the stuff they're not good at. Had a very existential fight with my primary one teacher.
See, I would agree with that in a sense of if you're just like nearly good at something,
Try.
keep cracking
Have a
on,
go.
keep going. But if you know that you're terrible at something,
If
just
like
Just
me,
give it up.
you've got weird bones and you shouldn't be running in the first place because it's a danger to
Find
you.
other ways
Find other ways of
find other ways
exercise.
of exercise
Yeah.
that suit you.
And you know what? The sports teacher looked at me, looked me up, looked me down. She went, "You're awfully tall for a 5-year-old." I went, "Mm-hmm." She put me in goal defence on netball. And I stayed there for like 7 years and defeated
And I
little
bet you
girls.
absolutely destroyed.
Well, I was too tall. It was unfair.
It's not unfair. That's the game of life.
I know it's the game of life, but you see those kids
You win the
nowadays getting
genetic-
pulled out of football because they're too big.
You win the genetic lottery. That's the way it works. That's why all the basketball. Why do you think that Shaquille O'Neal was so good at basketball, better than everyone? It was
Hand-eye
because
coordination.
It was because he was a
Yeah.
big basher.
But also, I couldn't be in attack because I didn't have that skill. All I could do was whack the ball away from other little girls.
Know your skill, but you've got to beat them.
Also, goalkeeper in hockey in the winter years because I took up the whole net. Nothing was getting. I just sat there.
Play to your strengths.
Just would kneel there in the net and nothing got past me.
What's your thoughts on like games with like family members, board games, things like that? Can you?
We don't come from a game family. I've
Not
never
that-
played a board game with my family in my life.
That it sounds like it would probably be very disastrous, though.
Yeah, we don't. We've never been. I'm always really jealous. Daniel Sloss, the stand-up comedian, his mum Leslie posts pictures at Christmas time with all the family around and the girlfriends and the dads, and they're all playing board games and wearing cute jumpers and having a great time. And I feel this overwhelming sense of like genuine jealousy that they're a board game family because I want to be in a board game family. So I own ridiculous numbers of board games. They've never been opened. I've never played them. I just own them.
Why not?
Who am I going to play with?
I'll play a board game with you.
And what we going to do? Sit in your car with a board game?
There's places you can go. Go up the canteen. Just grab people as they come in.
I don't think we can use Pacific Quay to like heal my inner child. I don't think that's
Why
allowed.
not?
But yeah, I would love to be a board game person, but no.
Educate, entertain, inform,
And
and heal
heal.
childhood trauma. it's the fourth. If Lord Reef was around long enough, that's what the fourth one would
He
become.
would say heal childhood trauma as the fourth one. You're right there. Are you a board game person?
No, because again, I don't agree with. I don't mind losing at a board game, but I hate when people don't follow the rules of a board game. Like when they start making up their own rules in Monopoly, and
Well,
they go,
then- no,
"Oh, I'm
no,
just going to sell you all my properties for a pound."
There is regional rules in
I'm not,
Monopoly.
no, there's not.
Okay. We've got messages in already, and this one you'll relate to. Krista says, "My daughter and I play the New York Times Wordle game most days,
Yep.
and I love to get it in less tries than her. Although that rarely happens. You're a Wordle boy.
Oh, every day.
Your other word games are
Other
available.
word games are, and I play them all.
He plays the Quordle, the Wordle, the Durdle, the Furdle.
The number one,
hurdle.
the one that you showed me.
Yeah,
Oh, I play them all.
he plays them
The
all.
one that you have to guess a film director. The one every day. It doesn't matter without fail.
Do you know what game I've been playing the past couple of days that I've really got back into again? GeoGuessr.
See, I was never into that.
It's fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's like essentially you just get dropped on a Google map and you have to work out where you are using context clues like flags and number
So
plates.
some of them are
and-
easy because
Yeah.
you might find like, oh, there's a big obvious town sign or
Yeah.
the town hall that's got the name of the town in it, and you win easy.
Yeah.
But some of them are hard, and you have to go, right, which country has telegraph poles that have this shape?
Latvia. It's Latvia. Latvia has the A-frame telephone poles. It's so much fun. It's like being a geography detective.
See, I can't, because what happens is my regular routine after the show, as well as dropping you off to get your meal, is then I go home, but it's so wired that I will then go and play all my daily
yeah.
games in the car.
Uh-huh.
So I'm surprised I've not been arrested because I sit outside my house
That's so weird.
at like 2 a.m, but I have to just do it's my wind down.
Trish says a woman in my pub quiz team always has to write the answers down, and she would just grab the pen from the middle of the table without asking. Oh, that's another thing. Get in touch with us via text 80295. Let me know if you're in a quiz team. What's your best quiz team name? Because some of those are amazing. So yes, you're letting us know what little things you're super competitive about, your quiz team names, and let us know if you've ever been a sore loser. You can get in touch via text 80295. You can email us ashleystorieshow@bbc.co.uk, or you can get in touch via WhatsApp 08085 92 95 00.
That's correct.
Yeah. Now, the best thing about winning is the triumph when you turn around to those people you've just destroyed and you shout to the top. Here's the Style Council.